Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another round with the Nightseeker Vasuki. Space type, that is. I'm still using its default beam rifle just because I kind of like the feel of that better than the Fidine rifle for this. But I am on the ground this time, so we'll see if I can do anything useful with it there. It is still a fairly reasonably high-cost raid with a charging melee attack and a lot of getting killed, and it is a Gym 3 with Jagan head backpack and shield. So yeah, it is really just weird, but I like it. And there's a Zoc, which is a great target if I can get to it. I'm kind of getting knocked around a lot because I am out in the middle of nowhere and getting, focused. But just going to keep throwing shots at it, use some Vulcans, and now I accidentally swung, so I have to wait for the timer to go down before I can start charging. I have now started charging, and now I'm just trying to get in close, and the Zoc's going to read me like a book. Yep. So I'm going to die here, probably get downswung by the Zoc, especially since it has help. Yep, so that is not a great start, but that Zoc is nearly dead if anybody can take a shot at it, so... but yeah, this, as I recall, was a decent round, but not a great one. I have taken it out with the rifle as well and gotten a less decent and less great round that came out okay, but I recalled this one being better, so I went with it. Let's see, they're slightly ahead thanks to that last shot from the Zoc, but, yeah, I still enjoy this, and, yeah, it's not bad on the ground. I feel like a lot of things with space compatibility is just much, much faster in space. Space is faster in general. I think that's kind of what they wanted to show people by making them work for a higher space rating. Just space is a lot faster than ground now. They have made a lot of changes to it. And I hit like 2 out of 3. The first one destroyed the shield, and as you may know from the power attack description, they say it cuts through shields, so... even if you hit the shield, you should still do the damage. Got that Regelg, just doing the standard combo there, which was enough. And Gyaradoga hit me again, which it has type advantage and it's a melee, which is not a great combo for me. But I did 5,000 damage to it at least, so that maybe, I'm not sure if that's the damage from the whole combo or just from the last hit. Could go either way, but it's currently 2-on-1, so I'm just going to use these dunes until I have some kind of ranged option available to me. Shield's going to come up first, and going to land a couple of shots. Rifle's still waiting, so I'm going to just move in. Gyaradoga also has the same melee priority that I do, so we bounced off of each other. And the Mark II almost died, but now I'm going to get demolished because I have no boost. Well, I have boost, but now I have no feet. But I took out the Mark II on my way out the door and threw some more shots at the Doga, but between the Doga and the Zoc, I am down. But still, I took something out and I landed some good shots. That's not the worst case scenario. Gyaradoga just dropped and I got the assist for that. So yeah, it's not bad. And yeah, let's see what I can do here. You'd think I'd go up top and launch support fire, but I guess I just decided not to. There's not a lot left alive over there right now. I think maybe 2 things. So. Okay, now why am I not? There we go. I don't know what happened to my brain. Somebody may have said something to me. I don't know. If there was somebody in the room and I was talking to them, then it's just, who knows what the brain does. But, okay, I have charged my melee attack. I am sneaking up on the Zoc. This, as I've mentioned, unlike the standard Nightseeker Vasuki, this is not a stealth suit. Everybody can see me, so... But I landed my shot, and the Zoc is dead, and now it's time to not move forward, which is my first impulse generally as a raid. But moving forward means getting myself triangulated by those 3 enemies over there, so better to pull back and wait for a better opportunity. Let's see, there is an Arjarja, I think? Yeah, that's a Jarja, which missed me, luckily. And I just barely scraped the tip of its feet, which was enough to knock it down. Didn't have enough time to do anything except that 1 slash. I'm charging my beam saber now, and let's see. That's a pretty good shot. Those were missiles. They were not enough. I could do Vulcans, but I have to get past that Zoc. So I am going to try and get up there and Sea Serpent the Zoc, because I get in this kind of bad situation with this game, especially when I'm trying to do a video where if I have not used a weapon yet, whether it's the right weapon for the situation or not, it's like, oh, I haven't used the Sea Serpent yet, let's use the Sea Serpent. And then it ends up being not what I need. It's just one of those things. I've talked about that. I feel like after the first slash hits that you should not be able to tackle, but, you know, latency is fun. But yeah, I've talked about this before, how just, I just get kind of in a groove using a certain pattern and weapon set, and, you know, when I get conscious of the fact that I'm doing it, I will then try not to do it, and sometimes just screw myself up. So, it happens. But so far, we are holding here. We are holding the enemy base. Somebody's going to go in. I don't have anything that can really stop them. I could maybe Vulcan them, but did not do the job. They're in there. I don't have anything I can really do unless I jump out of my mobile suit and get in there myself, which really don't want to do. Much rather be stabbing this Zoc, which is what I'm about to do. And I think I stabbed one of my teammates while I was at it, but we did collectively get the Zoc, and we got it pretty quick. If there was somebody in there planting a bomb, it never happened, so one person, whoever went in the base, may just be sitting there and not doing any good to anybody while we are out here fighting, in which case, you know, great fake out that we set up here, possibly by accident. Let's see, there's the Jarja. And there is the Jarja getting shot, and I'm going to pull back and deal with that Mark II, because, that didn't work out the way I wanted at all. But I think my teammate did not end up on the ground, because I think they tackled through it, so. But here's a much better target, and the missiles are enough to stun the Zoc. The Sea Serpent would be, but you kind of have to hit with it, so one of those things. And going, and basically, once you start that combo, as far as I know, the only thing that can stop you is a tackle. Downswing will not get through. I don't think stun shots will even stop you. I may be wrong about that. It may heavy stagger might do it now that I think about it, but I think you do have a little bit of advanced protection when you from stopping attacks when you're using that. And somebody got the Regeller, so that's fine. And yeah, we are definitely running away with this. We managed to just set up camp at their base and beat up everything. And yeah, and I've just got to staying behind the Mark II, trying to use my big swing again, because the big swing is fun. I mean, even if it doesn't get me the kill, the big swing is fun. So yeah, I definitely got a lot of nice big swings off, did a lot of damage, and we won the round. So I'd say that's fairly decent. And eventually maybe I'll try and get one with the rifle too. But yeah, 120,000 damage. Such is the power of the Vasuki Space's charge attack. So 1,200 assist, 4 kills, 2 deaths. That's not bad considering how much of an assist score I got too. So yeah, decent round all in all. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So here is a history lesson in U.S. Gundam fandom for you. Back when the Gundam Project fan site was around and was pretty much the hub of Gundam fan activity around 2001 or so, maybe a little bit earlier. One of the more popular things to do with that was Franken Gundams. People would, make fan-created mobile suits, the way I'm certain they still do. And they'd use as a basis all the illustrations that Mark Simmons did for the site, because he had a fairly complete mobile suit roster for up to 2000 or so, which was, very many side stories short of what exists now, of course. But I can just very much see the Nightseeker Vasuki space type being somebody's Franken Gundam on that site around 2000, 2001. Just very, very, very much a flashback there.